Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel, and today we're doing another twin flame energy reading. This reading is meant to be timeless, so no matter when you find it, no matter where you're at on your journey, when you find it, there is a message for you here. Today we're going to be pulling from the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And I've already shuffled. We're just going to go ahead and dive in. So the first card that we have for today is the Blue Flame. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Yeah. And what comes up for me here is that when you're going through your healing, anything that you heal, you need to properly integrate the healing before you move on to the next thing. I was watching a Twin Flame Ascension School class recently, and it's not just integrating the healing. Jeff was talking about this and saying it's not just you integrate the healing, you love yourself until you feel complete, and then you bring that part of yourself back into yourself, so you're integrating there. But the peace that you feel from doing that, you have to allow that to fully expand into your life, like fully expand before you can move to the next upset. And that doesn't mean that it takes days. It can literally take a minute to just allow that piece to expand. But you want to fully honor the level that you've achieved, and you want to fully honor the peace that you have achieved from the healing that you just did. And you want to make sure that you're grounding it. You don't want to just give yourself just enough love until you're like, oh, I feel a little better now, and then move on. You want to give yourself the love until you feel so complete that you're ready to bring that part of you and integrate back in, and then allow the peace that you've gained to expand. And then if something else comes up, then you work through it there instead of hopping around or just giving yourself just enough love to move on. You wouldn't want that from your twin flame. You wouldn't want them to just give you just enough love. You'd want them to love you completely, right? So in the same idea, you must give yourself the full amount of love that you're requiring in order to take that next step. So integration is the healing. You have to actually integrate that into your life, into your being, before you can move on and before you can really manifest the things that you desire. Even your union, you must fully integrate your healing and learn those lessons before you can manifest your union permanently. The next card is Star Ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. And what pops out here is that last message there is look a little deeper. A lot of times the upsets that we have come in layers, and it might seem like the same upset is coming up over and over and over and over again, and you're thinking like, am I really healing this? Am I ever going to get through this? And if you've been diligently doing your work, your inner work, and you've been integrating your healing every step of the way to the best of your ability, um, you're diligent in making that choice to integrate and move and truly heal. um, it's just a call to go deeper when that comes up. That layer that you healed, that's healed, but you have to go to the next layer. And so continually, um, when it comes up, don't judge yourself. You want to go deeper into that and feel through it again, feel it all the way through, love yourself where you need it, integrate that healing, and then if it comes up again, you do it again until it's gone at the core. And once you've dissolved it at the core, then it doesn't come up again. And if it does seem to come up again, even though you know you've healed it on one level, maybe there's a different aspect that seems similar that is coming up, and you want to just continue the process of allowing yourself to feel your feelings and love yourself completely. The next card is the Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Yeah, you are connected to God. And because you're connected to God, you will have your next steps given to you as you are ready for them. As you complete your healing, then the next step, as you complete your healing, then the next step arises. You can only have clarity once you've moved through the upset and come into a place of peace and have that peace expand in your life when you fully integrated it. This is a big message for this week is, you want to, you're connected to God, your steps will be given, but you have to follow this process. And that's the only way you're going to come into that clarity is when you heal, and then you are able to follow your next steps. You're able to be guided directly to what it is that you're calling in. For most of you watching this, I assume that to be your twin flame union. And the same thing with your life purpose or anything that you're manifesting is that you can only really get there and find that clarity and be led to the next step if you're doing the inner work and finding peace. Then comes your next step. You won't get the next step until you're finished with the step in front of you. So trust that you're being guided and you're connected to God. You're not going to miss your steps. You just have to move through what you're being given right now in order to receive the next one. Next card is Star Bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. And this one I feel like is more like allowing yourself to be surrendered. And I know it says like transmission and things like that, but it really, like, you can see how she's laying here, and I'm, just kind of surrendered to the stars, surrendering to her path. And it's like, you, just like the card that we just talked about, is you only receive your guidance, you only receive your clarity when you've come into that place of peace. And when you're in peace, you're surrendered to God and you're surrendered to how things are unfolding in your life. And you're able to receive those transmissions that this card is talking about. And so the star bathing is really just allowing yourself to surrender to the universe and be able to receive the messages and the guidance that God has for you in that place of peace. And the bottom of the deck is Stop. Embrace winter, great cosmic womb, the void. And it came out with this one, so we're going to talk about this one as well. Forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. And yeah, it feels like maybe you're going through this time of deep healing and you're maybe not sure exactly where to go. And trust that you're being guided. Even if you feel like you're stuck in a void, God is, asking you to, kind of live your life and be led by your intuition, that guidance that God has provided. Don't wait for everyone else to tell you this is the path that you should go, this is what's right for you, etc., etc. All of that clarity and guidance and being able to be the leader that this card is talking about is coming from this deep healing that you're doing in all these other cards, right? You're integrating your healing, you're you're integrating your healing that we talked about. You're, you know, going deeper into your going deeper into that healing and fully like integrating that, and then you're able to receive from God, the path and the clarity through that surrender. And while we think that it should look a certain way, like, oh, we have to actively be doing something, we have to have the full picture before we can move forward, this is saying that, that's not the case. Like, you don't need anything other than God and that guidance through God. Sometimes it comes from others, but sometimes it's just within yourself, that clarity that arises within that. And it's only from your healing that can be provided. So, um, you know, even if it looks kind of like a void right now, you are safe to take the guided steps that God is leading you to, even if, you know, no one outside of you is saying like, yep, that's a good thing to do. Maybe they're speaking to you out of fear, maybe they're trying to discourage you, or maybe you're just feeling lost. But when you tune into the peace, once you've moved through your feelings, you will find that place where you can take a step forward. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you'd like support on your twin flame journey, whether that be through a card reading to help you understand your specific next steps in your journey. Or if you'd like one on one coaching support to help you through your blocks, you can find my services at SacredTwinFlameUnion.com. And I will see you all in the next video.